Welcome back to Let the Wookiee Wins Twitch chat, whatever. I'll figure out an intro one day. Today we got another Nickel City X-Wing game. Week 10 uh, between the Punishers and the Meatbags. I believe at least the Meatbags are in the playoffs, and the Punishers are almost in, or they're both in. I don't know. I'm more concerned about my team. But anyway, representing the Punishers,
Your punishment's alive.
it's Ben. And representing the Meatbags, it's Teddy. Um, like I said, I figured out bets. Not a lot of people are here, but that's okay. Uh, so let's see. I'm gonna set a 10-minute whatever. So that's how I figured out how to do it. Um, it's not anything great, but it works for now. And yeah, I've never done two games in one day before, so we're gonna see how this goes. Greg being the real MVP, posting it in the Draft League general chat. I didn't want to clog it up. Who, me? No, I'm not begging for money like a certain other Twitch streamer. I'm just saying here's bets that y'all can do. Yeah, two in one day. I've never done that before. I never have people that want to do more than one. So, or something like that. Um, I streamed a Top Gun game earlier between Oscar Ice and Eric, uh, that we know as Blood Cleric, who I believe also plays for Meatbags, but it wasn't a Nickel City game, so no consequences. I'm not a traitor just for streaming another league's game. No other game was playing, so I said I'll stream it. Why not? But I can't even bet myself. Well, damn. So we're gonna get started here in a sec. I'm actually gonna remember to hit the timer this time. I always forget to hit the timer. So, the I guess we'll give an update on other happenings from around the league while we're waiting. Uh, Hot Shots are up 2 games to nothing over the Shadowcasters. Wolfpack is up 1 game to nothing over the Headhunters. And Jagged Axe is up 2 games to nothing over the Misfits. No other games have been played so far. I think I cut off the bottom of the board, but we are starting. I don't like this angle. There we go. So Fenrau is hidden up there, but yeah. So Ben is first player. Jag did a 1 straight. I need to figure out how to do normal betting like that. Instead, I just figured out predictions, and that's what the Google told me. So, I think you need channel points, and when you go to spend channel points, so like highlight my message, stuff like that, like how we would activate emotes or things on Greg's channel. Um, there should be a button there that says, vote one way or the other, and you can click it as many times as you'd like for one side or the other. Uh, and then at the end of the stream, I say which side got the prediction right, and you get channel points based on that. So it's not high tech like, the other streams, but it's what I found on short notice. I gotta say though, I like Ben's positioning a little bit. It shows, yeah, it shows that you predicted Teddy is gonna win. So I will figure it out eventually how to do good old proper bet one all, bet two all that. But I like Fenrau's positioning. Not gonna lie. It's weird to see Fenrau with Predator instead of Fearless, but what are you gonna do? So it doesn't look like we're gonna get any shots. For the brief moment I talked to Ben, it seemed like he was joking around like, yeah, it seems like I forgot how to play X-wing, but he just seems like he's having fun. Yeah, I I want Ben to win, but Teddy has been flying this list like nonstop. So, but as long as Ben is having fun, that's all I care about. But no shots. I am biased. I like yeah, we don't think about that. But no, I like custom or not custom, standard loadout Fen route over. I like standard loadout Fen over custom Fen, which I didn't realize that SL Fen has 5 hole, not 4. Um, so I, yeah, yeah, 5 hit points on a ship that flies like that is nuts. But yeah, I like Predator if there's a way to get him. Well, no, I like Predator instead of Fearless on Fen. But if there's a way to double mod him in your list, like Lando there, then I would almost say Fearless is more important. Well, Talon, no, yeah, Talonbane has 4 points of loadout. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, maybe with Lando too much. It's possible. The thing I don't like with this Lando build is he has no mods if he coordinates, except for his reroll. Um, at least I'm pretty sure. I'm not seeing any other mods. Let me look at. Yeah, so he can reroll, but yeah, it's a free 3 points for you. He has a lot of loadout for 3 points though. I mean, I'm looking at him. He has 10 loadout. L3 has 13. Outer Rim Pioneer is 11. So like they have a good amount of loadout. I just don't think they're. Yeah, Sarko's a better ship if you're looking to. Sarko Sarko is better. Um, unless your goal is to coordinate. If your goal is to coordinate, then your best bet is to bring one of these, the escape crafts. But I've been flying Sarko with um oh gosh, I've been flying Sarko with Savage, and I like it a lot more. But system phase barrel roll from Obi-Wan. Teddy just saying, I don't care about Dirge. Now I'm hoping Dirge did a 3 straight so you can yeah, I haven't seen Ben play, so Talonbane Talonbane I think can 5 straight, but I think I see what he's doing. I think he's gonna double mod the proton torpedo. Oh yeah, you're right. Can't boost. Ooh, snapshot here. Lando shooting at Plo Koon. One hit, and Plo Koon has to spend a force or take a damage. Let me look at Talonbane. I thought he had a 5. Oh, you're right. No, he only has a 4. And the boost in for Plo Koon. So he is force starved, but I you probably lose Lando here. I mean, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna take 2 shots, but I would focus barrel roll all day. Focus barrel roll. Line up that proton cannon. Hell yeah. There it is. That's gonna be a great shot on the wolf. And Talonbane is just sort of there. Talonbane is gonna lock, I think. Yeah. So Talonbane shots not great, but you're gonna get 3 shots in the wolf. Anakin, ooh, you kind of want oh, trying to set the block up. Now let's see what Fen did. Fen turned up the board. So I'd almost say barrel roll right to make sure you can test if Lando doesn't die. I get a target lock out there too. Oh yeah, you do contest it. So yeah, put it on Anakin. Why not? But this is the downside of this Fen Rao. You know, I'd love to see a Talon roll here where you deplete yourself and then take the strain if you're not taking any shots. But he has custom Fenrau, so uh, well, it looks like Anakin's gonna get a range 1 shot. Oof, 2 and a crit into Lando, and Lando Calrissian only takes 1. Plo Koon, range 1, or yeah, range 1 and bullseye. And that's going to be 4 hits into Lando. And Lando takes 3, and that is the end of Lando. So, that is unfortunate, but that is the way it goes. 1 crit into Lima, who gets out of it. So now it's time to do some major damage with everyone else. So range 3 obstructed with Talonbane. And that's a hit crit into Wolf. Getting a reroll for something. Oh, target lock. So hit crit. And Wolf is fine. So that shot probably wasn't going to hit no matter what. So now we go to the big shots. The proton cannon. 4v1. And you have the lock. Why wouldn't you spend the I guess, yeah. So that's hit, or should be two crits in the wolf. Oh, he didn't have the lock. That wasn't the proton torpedo. My bad. Okay, so here's the proton torpedo. And you need some big damage here after losing Lando. Spend the lock on the blank, yeah. Yeah, so that's gonna be two hits, two crits. And Wolf eats it all, so hit, crit, crit. First crit is a weapons failure, that's pretty big. And second is structural. The two worst crits, I would say, for an arc. It should have, if it went through the shields. I would have said something, but since it was just on the shields, it doesn't matter. So Wolf only rolling 2 against Lima. And that's going to be 2 hits. And Lima, oof, takes them both. Yeah, when it comes to little things like that, I don't worry about it too much. So, Jag could not get a target lock on Lima, so Lima's doing all good right now. Sure, you lost her shields, but so Teddy gets 3, and Ben gets 1. So 6-1 going into round 3, but Wolf took some major damage. Yeah, I'm not sure why Teddy did that. Teddy just, being a cheater. Honestly, whoever gets the pleasure of recording what's it called? Record or streaming that game between Eric and is it Eric and Noah? I think are playing. Two undefeated players playing. If I knew when they were playing. Oh, Greg gets the pleasure. Okay. Well, I'll probably hop in the booth anyway. But quick update for everyone. Marcel Manzano beat Tharcad 20-19 on salvage mission. So very close game there. And we do have some other games going on right now. Um, if I see scores for those games, I'll let you all know. Honestly, I haven't seen Noah play since I think like season 3. So he is really improved from when I first saw him play. Nah, it can't be that bad, can it? Oh. I don't think that's bad. I think that's just, I don't know. Maybe he does it because it triggers you. Who knows? I'm also not sure where Wolf is going to go here to be safe. Wolf, I think, is just going to accept his fate. Honestly, that'd probably be more random than pressing R on the dice. Well, we got two or three major games tomorrow on Nickel City while I'm thinking about it. Um, game one is, if Greg saw it, uh, Matt McGowan versus Sarfe. Trying to remember names. Let me pull up the sheet. Matt McGowan versus Christian Dawson. CIS versus Republic. Um, then we got uh, Joel Springle versus Sean uh, in a captain's match. And then game three is the big game. Um, it's Noah versus Eric. And on Thursday, I saw games get asked. Game three is Will versus Lou. And game one is Kendall versus Brad. Speak of Noah, and he appears. We were talking about A, how excited we are for your game, but also B, you right click to roll, Noah? Got some big questions. I think Teddy's accepting the inevitable. He might get Lima on the gas cloud here. Yeah, I got you, Charlie. I'll stream you and Nerf tomorrow night. So it looks like uh, he fixed weapons failure on Wolf. Which, I mean, if you're gonna die, then. And you might lose Lima as a result, but we're gonna see what happens here. Yep. Lima landed on the gas cloud. Does get to focus because it's not in the perform action step. Not that Lima will be able to do much of anything. And it's not ionized. So the first shot Lima takes, she's not going to have any green dice, but everything after that. And look at Talonbane. Yeah, I definitely didn't learn that, for the first time 2 weeks ago either. Nope, totally knew that the whole time. 100%. Definitely didn't learn that because Charlie learned that. Anakin Talon rolling because he's Anakin Skywalker. No, that's totally valid. I mean, you roll how you roll. Like I said earlier, I think you did it. I was joking, saying you probably did it just to trigger Charlie. Also, I don't know if you did the paint jobs for these ships, Noah, but I like them. They're really good. But Anakin range 3 on Fenrau. And Fenrau gets out of there. So now Fenrau gets a shot back. Why would you not shoot at Plo Koon? I think he's changing his mind. Shoot at Plo, you got a lock, right? I think if he re-rolls, this is that okay. He changed his mind and is shooting at Plo Koon. Ooh, doesn't get better. One hit, and Plo gets out of it. So this first shot is gonna suck for Lima. It's 2v nothing. And Lima's taking a crit, but it could have been, two. Uh, and it's a fuel leak for Lima. And now we're going to shoot at Lima again, probably. Benefit is, I think Talonbane can take off Wolf here. Oh, he's going to shoot at Talonbane. One crit from Obi-Wan. Gets a reroll. Hit crit. 2 hits and a crit into Talonbane. Talonbane's going to take hit crit. And that crit is a damaged engine. Almost thought it was a panicked pilot. So I hope, does Teddy realize that he's not rolling anything at range 1? Should be 5v0 if I remember correctly. Yeah, 5v0. And Wolf is dead. Even if he had a die to roll, Wolf is dead. And that's pretty big. Full potato, yeah. He got double tapped. 2 turns. Uh, one hit into Jag, and Jag is fine. And it looks like it's gonna be 2-2 in terms of points, in terms of scenario. Yeah, 2-2. So 7-8. And sure, Lima's hurting, but I gotta say, I think Ben's in a really good spot here. Talonbane is hurting, Lima's hurting. It happens. But your Proton Cannon is back online. You might be able to. Yeah, I was gonna say, Obi's in a bit of danger. He might have to boost left. Honestly, I can see him boosting left with Obi-Wan and doing a hard 3 and getting out of there. Not wanting any of that. Or a 3 bank or something. If I'm Ben, my eyes are on Plo Koon, not Obi-Wan. Or Jag. No, absolutely not. You don't risk the Obi 4K. Actually, yeah, boost forward, do a 4K. Uh, yeah, I mean, you'll clear it. Boost forward, do the 4K. Yeah, boost forward, do the 4K. I think if I'm Lima. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have an R4. If I'm Lima, I'm doing a. What do I do if I'm Lima? I think I think if I'm Ben, I'm moving Talonbane first, doing a 1 bank and to the left and barrel rolling, and then Lima does a 1 bank to the right. Um, I don't think Teddy's gonna block with Anakin. I think he's actually gonna try to outmaneuver Fen. So I don't hate the 2 bank to the right if you're trying to kill Anakin. Because I can see Teddy doing a barrel roll in systems and then a 1 hard. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't hate the 2 bank either. Go after Jag. Um, I could also see a 3 straight into or a 2 straight. Yeah, 2 straight and decide based on what Anakin does. Well, someone needs to know what maneuvers a ship can do. Uh, okay, so Ben needed to know what the Adas could do. Yeah, I mean, if you're Fen, um, you don't want to be stressed. This specific Fen does, at this stage, cannot afford to be stressed. Um, so Concordia, not that bad. The key here is you need to get Fen to your other ships as soon as possible, so they're not eating the entirety of Teddy's list and not getting anything for it. Benefit is he will almost always have simultaneous fire if a ship dies. So, you know, but at the same time, so will Teddy. Wolf and Lando were the lone exceptions so far, and if he kills Jag, then Jag will be as well. But these next couple turns, I yeah, I was thinking that, Johnny. A too hard, it's close. I wouldn't risk it because you need to get shots. Yeah, so I would just play it safe. Uh, well, there's the one straight boost from Obi-Wan, and there's the barrel roll from Anakin, like I thought was going to happen. Teddy is first, so you do get to react with all of your ships. Even if I had betting, it'd be closed by now. Oh, Jag just turning in there. And there's the Obi-Wan 4K like we all called. So good job everyone calling that. How does he get a focus? How does he get a focus? Oh, Obi-Wan ability. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot his ability. Is it Anakin's ability? I thought Anakin. Now I'm curious. No, it's Obi-Wan's. Anakin, I think, is the boosty one. Obi-Wan is the focus. All right, so we're going all in on. You might be able to go all in on Plo. If Dirge did a hard one, you're going all in on Plo, which I would not hate. Yeah, just focus up. You get to shoot back no matter what. So who moves now? Dirge is gonna move. And there's the hard one, so you go all in on Plo here. And now I would honestly love to see a 3 straight focus boost from or boost focus from Fen Rao. But yeah, you just focus. You got that proton. Oh, does he? Oh, that's close. I think he's probably got it, but gonna take the lock, which I don't hate. And Dirge is just hopping on to a debris. Or not Dirge, Talonbane. I don't think there was anywhere else Talonbane could go. It sucks, but Talonbane. Talonbane's fine. And there's a 2 bank from Anakin. No, I know. I'm just, yeah. I didn't know where else he could go in that instance. And he did a 2 straight. So Fen is, you know, you're in the most precarious spot you ever want to be in when you're a Fang fighter. So 2v3, no Concordia, one crit into Fenrao, and Fenrao shrugs it off. I actually think you shoot at Plo Koon here, and that's what he's gonna do. You're gonna get 3 shots into Plo Koon this round, which is really good. And that's 3 hits into Plo Koon. And Plo Koon is gonna take 1. Plo's not, you know, I'd be scared. Um, that's going to be 3 hits into Lima. And Lima, I guess the question is, do you think you can kill Lima? Or not Lima, Plo Koon. Do you think you can kill Plo Koon with Lima and Dirge? He's thinking about it. He takes all 3. That's a really greedy take, but and Plo Koon, where's he going? I'd almost say shoot at Dirge. Because you know that Jag isn't going to shoot or get shot. Now, hear me out. I say shoot at Dirge because you know that Plo Koon is taking both shots, and Jag doesn't have a shot either way. I don't know if Jag has a shot on Dirge. Yeah, Jag doesn't have a shot on Dirge. So it's yeah, so he's gonna shoot at Dirge, which I will sit here and say I think is the right call. And that's 2 hits and a crit in the Dirge, and Dirge takes it on the shields. So if Jag gets the kill on Lima, then it was the right call. No Dirge ability, because it was the same number of results as the amount of shields he had, so he couldn't cancel anything. But now he can start doing that shit. Yeah, so you shoot at Plo. I don't think he cared enough to do it. And Plo is fine. So yeah, here comes the proton cannon. 4v2 or 4v3. Oh, he has the lock. Spend on bowl. Oh wait, yeah, you only need to spend on one because you can change a focus result. Alright, so hit crit into Plo. And Plo is taking a crit. So not exactly what you wanted, but... And it's a direct hit into Plo Koon. So now Jag 4v1, and you need to put in 2. And there it is. So Lima is dead, and now I say, like I said earlier, the shot into Dirge was the right call. And it's going to be, I want to say 2-0. Oh, one. Wow, it's going to be 1-1. So 13-8, but you might be able to knock out one more point. Actually, no, Plo Koon's gone. You'll never see Plo Koon again. The thing that's killing Ben here is he has to get Fenrau in the fight. He's doing a good job making sure that Anakin can't get that objective uncontested, but oh, and Talonbane can't even do a hard turn. He has to bank or go straight. Because I'm pretty sure the Kirax doesn't have. Yeah, so he has to go 2 or 3 straight or 1 or 2 bank to clear the stress. Do we think the 5 straight from Plo Koon gets over Dirge and Jag? I don't know if the 5 straight gets over. Yeah, that's what it boils down to. Fen has not been able to get a range 1 shot the whole game, and he just needs a really good shot into Anakin or Obi-Wan, and he's back in the game. Yeah. I said it in the earlier stream, but I'll say it again here. Um, Republic is just so efficient with how they can take that many high initiative ships for 20 points. You get Anakin, Obi-Wan, Plo Koon. Um, if he really wanted, he could take Rick. And then Oddball. So that's a 6 and 4 5s. It's crazy. I'm not saying points wise they need to go up, but it's crazy with how, Republic, um, AMG just sort of designed Republic to be like that. But they all have some pretty low loadout, so no, you're 100% right, Ben. I mean, theoretically, so can Resistance. I think the reason it's Yeah, I was gonna say I think First Order and Resistance can as well. I think it's more annoying for Republic because that Republic can because half of them are Force users, so they all have passive mods, and it's annoying. Like Empire, you have Vader. Um, Rebels, you have Luke. Um, Resistance, you have Rey, maybe, because she's expensive now. Um, First Order, you have First Order, you have Kylo. Um, Scum has, and hear me out, not even Maul. Scum has Maul, but Scum also has Asajj Ventress. Scum can take the child on almost all of its ships. Are they great for? Scum has the Mandalorian technically, Savage crew that you can throw on a 3-point ship. So Scum has options with Force. I said almost anything. Honestly, I thought Maul as a crew slot was under. Yeah, just say I said you could. Um, no, I thought Maul was kind of overpriced, not very good. And then I played Octocon earlier this season. Friendly bump, no damage. But I played Octor. I played Octor earlier this season. Ooh, bump with Plo, so that's not good. Um, Octor brought um, Maul on Han Solo, and it worked really well. So yeah, I think if Ben was first player, then he's fine. But since Ben wasn't first player, I don't like the barrel roll that way. I'm not gonna lie, but that's the way he's going. So where are you going, Dirge? Almost called you Cad Bane. I do not like that. I'm almost tempted to say focus boost, try to block Anakin. No, for real. Bringing Dirge, I don't mind, but like, yeah, I think you need to focus boost just to get in there. Scumcad is really good. I might be one of the few that also really likes Scumcad's SL. I think the SL is underrated, but custom is just too good. That I didn't know. And I don't know if you're bullshitting me or not, but I didn't know that. I'm assuming he's or yeah, he can't barrel roll normally, so it has to be a focus or an evade barrel roll. Okay, Teddy, you're or not Teddy, Charlie, you're bullshitting me. Okay, so evade. All right, no Anakin shot, and I'm pretty sure he barrel rolled in the beginning, so just an evade. Oh, so Anakin's not going to get shot. And now, honestly, honestly, boost focus. Boost left focus. That is your best move. Boost left focus. Gets you range one of Jag, so you get Concordia. You get your bullseye lined up on Plo Koon. You might be able to kill Plo Koon. Or shoot at Jag. Yeah. Either one of I would say shoot at Plo Koon, but yeah, well shut up. I don't have anyone in here to bicker with. Okay, so no bullseye. 3v3. Not great, but you get two, and you just need two blanks. And there goes Plo Koon. So that is a huge swing for Ben. So range 3 obstructed now. And that's going to be 2 hits, but you roll 5. So you have 5 dice to roll 2 of 8s. And he gets 1. So could have been worse. And yeah, obviously you don't shoot at Fen Rao. So 4v1 for 1 hit. Well, that's not going to hit Dirge. For 1 hit. Well, that's not going to hit Dirge. And then 2 out the back, and that's not going to hit Talonbane. So that's a pretty big turn. Teddy's still going to get 2 points. Or 3, actually. Yeah, so 16-13. Oh, and it's ad time. Hopefully it's a short ad this time. But the downside is Talonbane cannot do a hard turn and get an action. And Obi-Wan's just gonna come in and shoot at him. And you have to know that if you're Ben. Do these things have a Talon roll? They have a 2 Talon, so maybe a 2 Talon wouldn't be the worst here for Talonbane. And a 2 bank for Dirge just to go claim that top satellite. You're welcome. I hope it was short. I reduced the ad time to I think it's 1 minute every a 1 minute ad every 60 minutes. I tried to anyway. You can pay me to get rid of that. But no, yeah. I mean, I don't know if either of these players are stream sniping, but I'm gonna say it straight up. Ben, we're rooting for you. We want you to get your first win. You know what you have to do. Um, at this point, Jag is just planning phase is doing podcasts. Um, they're only doing Star Wars Unlimited though. So if you're interested in Star Wars Unlimited podcasts, go listen to Planning Phase. I will say um, I do like Star Wars Unlimited. However, my issue with it is they've added too much to the game in too short of a time. So it's very much a yeah. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, that's the card game. And no, I agree, Charlie. It's just every 3 or 4 months it's a new set, so you need to buy more cards and it's more money and I'll just stick to paying $80 for a fucking um what's it called? Um rogue class cuz I lost my other rogue class, so I only have one. But a one bank from Jag as expected. And yeah, there's the Talon roll that I expected from Talonbane. So I still play Magic the Gathering. That I won't deny. I play a format called Commander where it's just you buy one deck and then you don't have to do anything else with it ever. Um hmm. What do we do with Dirge? Obviously you focus. Okay, focus. Oh no, he's just doing a regular boost. That's yeah, I don't hate that. Yep, and there's the Obi-Wan, I'm coming for you, Talonbane. So uh, force. Oh, an evade. I love that move. I love that move. So Fen is going to get a range one shot, double modded. You focus, my guy. You focus all day. Don't target lock. Focus. Because you don't get Concordia against Jag. Yes. And Anakin's going in for Talonbane. Because Teddy knows if I kill Talonbane, this game's over. So Ben has one shot, one opportunity to seize everything he ever wanted and kill Obi-Wan. And Anakin's going to boost. So he's not going to have Bullseye. So it's going to be 4 total dice into Talonbane. But it's a 5v3. 5v3 double modded. I guess we'll see. Uh, Predator. And yeah, so not quite a full potato. Alright, a crit into Obi. And that crit is a disabled power regulator. So now you know where Obi-Wan's going next turn. And Teddy's going to spend 2 force. And 1 evade, so that's 1 more into Talonbane. Talonbane down to 2. Talonbane gets to shoot first. So 3v... It's range 2, so 3v3. And nothing here. Reroll. Okay, I stand corrected. He has Predator. And Obi-Wan has to spend a force. That's big. That's 1 less force that Obi-Wan has. So if Obi-Wan gets 2 in here, and it's range 2, if Obi-Wan gets 2 in here, that's the game. And Obi-Wan's not going to get anything. Fen can't. But Talonbane can. So Dirge is going to take 1. And then he's going to shoot range 1 into Fen. And Fen only takes 1. So now I think Ben gets 2. And Teddy gets 2. So yeah, a 2 straight from Fen is not going to fit. Let's double check. You are... He got this one, and he should get this one. Oh, Fen is there. Okay. So you're right. So yeah. It is a May, so I can't go in there and say he rolls 1 more. Fen could have rolled 1 more, but it is you may roll 1 additional. So I can't say anything. Yeah, he may have thought it was linked to Concordia. Or he just, for the longest time, yeah. So here's the thing. Teddy can get to 21. If Ben can somehow... Oh, yeah. I mean, Anakin just 1 hearts. Yeah, 1 hard locker, 1 hard focus. Yeah, there's not a world where Anakin does anything differently. In in a perfect world, Fen Rao kills Obi-Wan, and Talonbane bumps Anakin. That's what it boils down to. But Talonbane cannot do a hard turn. Fen would have to go 2 straight. Like, Fen can't do anything else. So Teddy does the R4P with... I mean, he could bank, but then, yeah. But Teddy's going to get that top one, so you're looking at one more point. Um, okay, so that's good. Talonbane may have just blocked Obi-Wan. If you think he's going left, yeah, I think you focus no matter what. Well, we just saw. Um, okay, so Dirge bumped. We don't care what's happening up there. We care about what's going down here. Uh, Obi-Wan went straight, so that's not good. And Fenrau did bump. It is only enemy. So now it comes down to dice. Um, because Anakin's getting 4, Obi-Wan's getting 4. He should only have 1 stress. Okay. Anakin gets ability? Gets Obi-Wan ability. So he's going to be double modded. There's not a world where where Talonbane survives. So blanks into blanks is common. I mean, it boils down to like the game rests on can Obi-Wan die, can Talonbane survive? So it's 3v3. I'm calling the dice gods too. I want Ben to get his first win. And that's not going to do it. So now it comes down to can Talonbane survive the 4v2? And never mind. So that will kill Talonbane, and that will unfortunately be the game. Um, they, I mean, if Teddy wants to try and be whatever, Dirge can't, you know. I didn't rig it. I tried not to. I didn't do anything. But Ben fought really hard. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Honestly, if anything, yeah, I was about to say we can call Teddy a coward because Teddy is the one that set this game up. He took a game. Wow. Okay. Well, takes a crit on Dirge, but Teddy did set this game up. Um, so like the coward he is. So it'll be the final score will be 23-15. And oh, 23-16. Doesn't make too much of a difference, but so yeah, your final is going to be 23-16. Meatbags take game 1. I believe this is game one. Yep, Meatbags are going to take game one over the Punishers. But the biggest game of the series is tomorrow night. Noah's going to take on Eric. Winner is undefeated. Loser gets their first loss.